Welcome back to another episode of the Player Career Mode. And after on the Thursday, it was Thursday, the last Player Career Mode episode. Friday was the Youth Academy. I'm literally recording this on the Friday, so today is the Youth Academy. Thursday it was the Player Career Mode, and then I put on a poll onto this YouTube channel asking what club. It was between 4 different clubs. It was whether staying at West Brom in the championship, whether it would be going to Southampton, who are also in the championship, or two Premier League teams that just got promoted from the championship, aka Leeds United or West Brom. And at the time of recording it, Leeds United won. There was only 5 votes. There was honestly one vote going to bed, so I was kind of scared that it was just going to be a 1-vote thing. But somehow, I guess 4 more people voted on it, and it actually worked out because 2 people voted for Leeds, 1 voted for West Brom, and then 1 voted for Derby County. We are going to Leeds United, and honestly, out of those 4 options, Leeds United is honestly perfectly fine. It was either Leeds United or honestly Derby County, to be honest. I don't think I would go to West Brom, or I don't think I wanted to go to West Brom or Southampton because there's no point. I think Leeds United have better potential in the Premier League, and I think obviously if I was going up to the championship, I would rather stay with the club that I just bought up there myself. So we are going to go ahead and sign the contract, and we are going to go ahead and join Leeds United here. This is the official start to Season 2. We had a great first season. Obviously, a little bit of a short season. It was only 5 episodes. I do apologize for that, but it's really kind of out of my hands when we get injured. And I want to get through at least a month or 2 because I'm not going to play every single game like per episode. So it obviously is going to be shorter seasons per episode. And it's even going to be shorter when I get injured. I didn't get to see the trophy lift. I did get to see the trophy parade. And talking about just the whole player career mode, as far as skill points go, we have 10 skill points. Yeah, we have 10 skill points. We have all coming from the last episode. We have back-to-back man of the matches. Then we have the third goal for the 2 out of 3, or the third goal out of the 3 out of 3 for the 1 skill point. And then we had another man of the match in my last game, which was against Stevenage in a 3-0 win. Then we got fucking injured on a quick sim the game after that. So yeah, we kind of got out and we was injured. I have a tattoo. I forgot I even have a tattoo, but you can see me here doing the medical for Leeds United. I am number 14. I will happily stay as number 14. We are the Leeds United new striker to hopefully keep them up in the Premier League. That is the objective, is keep them up in the Premier League. They did just get promoted back into us. It was West Brom, Leicester City, and then obviously Leeds United. So we are here with the greats. We are here with the best of the best. And we are going to have a fun time here in Leeds United. Let's just get straight into it. Let's get straight to preseason, I guess. And we do have 10 skill points to allocate to our things. And I kind of want to upgrade my passing and my ball control and stuff like that. And my attack positioning. I would love to get my skill moves up to 4, to be honest. This is going to cost 3 skill moves, so we are going to go ahead and do that. This is going to cost another 2, so that's 5. So we have 5 left here. Do we go 5-star skill moves? No, I don't think we go 5-star skill moves quite yet. But I do think we do possibly this. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's perfectly fine as well. Maybe unless we deallocate those 2, which would bring me back to just 2, which is attack positioning and agility. Agility is also very good as well. How much would this cost? I would not do agility. So we are going to go ahead and do that, and that's all 10 skill points used. So we are back to 0, and talking about getting more skill points, we are on 2 out of the 3 assists, and we are on 2 out of the 3 goals because we got a brace in our last game for Derby County. It was a Stevenage brace there. So that is that. So now it's preseason time. And I guess we should meet the squad here that we are going to be playing with this season. Obviously, we don't know of any transfers quite yet, but you can probably look at some players that might not be here. Darlow, Amarni, Maligan, all 3 honestly decent options at that goalkeeper spot. If I'm assuming it's probably Armani that is starting, and then probably Maligan. I would hope Maligan is starting because he is better and younger I mean, Armani is 10 years older than Maligan, so he is definitely going to only go downhill. Darlow is only going to go downhill at 33 years old. We have James Justin as a left back. We also have Hartman, who's probably the main left back. In the front, I really hope we play a back four. I really hope we play a back four. We have Cooper, Lorente, Vrober, Koch as center back options. Just looking at this, we definitely play a back four there. We have Ailing is still at the club here. He's retiring at the end of the season at the good old age of 32. That's quite young for a retirement, to be completely honest. We have Christensen, Shackleton, Drama as a right back option. So I'm assuming Christensen is also the starting right back. We have Kamada and Ampadu, Roca, Gruev, Giabi, Prim, who's on loan here, who are all CDM options. So Ampadu and Kamara, I would love to be playing a 4-2-3-1. That is the ideal formation. We have Greenwood, we have Dallas, Bate, Rutter. We have Rutter, who is a cam, not a striker. So that is interesting to see there. We also have Brendan Aronson, who come back from loan from Union Berlin. We have Harrison, Povada, Perkins, Lucas Ocampos, I should say, not Luis, Lucas Ocampos. He might be our left winger, our starting left winger. That would be great. And then at striker, we have us and Perot. So we have two striker options. I'm the younger of the two. I'm already higher overall than Perot, so I should be getting the nod. But we are going to go ahead and play the first preseason game of the season here. We are coming on as a right mid. Perot got a red card. How do you get a double yellow card in a preseason game? That's actually insane. We are coming on in the 65th minute for our first game for Leeds United. First game of the episode, and it's with Leeds United. We're at a new club here. Let's see how well we fit in. Ampadu into Greenwood. Greenwood crossed in for four. It's first time hit. I was thinking it was going to be a header type of situation, but we connected cleanly on the first one. Christensen out wide to Forbes. He'll settle it down. Now Forbes into Greenwood. Did he stay on side? He did stay on side, and Greenwood is now in the box. Greenwood into Mark Roca. Mark Roca's shot is blocked. Second one, it will be eventually cleared. Mark Roca running back. He'll find Forbes now, and Forbes is in space. Forbes down to Greenwood, and Greenwood, he tried to find Ampadu. Couldn't connect to it cleanly, though. Christensen down to Forbes. Forbes now. Can he find Brendan Aronson into space? No, but it'll be deflected back into the path of Forbes. Forbes now. And I didn't see Stoichkov there. He won the ball back. Forbes. We quite literally have this last attack to try and get a winner in the first preseason. I kind of want to do something. I want to create something here. It's Forbes. Down the byline. Shot straight at the keeper. I was hoping I took that on my left foot. If I took that on my left foot, I could probably curl that away from the goalkeeper. But it's going to be 0-0 in our first debut, which honestly, we got a great couple touches there. Building up a little bit more, and honestly, it's not about scoring on the preseason. It's just getting the fitness right and all this other stuff. That's all. And before we get into the season, in the first game of the season, which is going to be against Fulham in Leeds United, we have updated some skill points. So obviously, the three that remain are every 3 goals is a skill point, every 3 assists is a skill point, man of the match is 3 skill points. If we get player of the month, that is 5 skill points. And then if we get a hat trick, that is 2 skill points alone. I know I said every 3 goals is a skill point, but if we get a hat trick in the game, like in the same game, like obviously 3 goals in 1 game, that's a hat trick. Y'all should know that by now. If we do that, that's a hat trick. That's 2 skill points. Plus, if that is one of the 3, if any of those goals, which obviously the third would be the third out of third for sure, that would be additional skill points. So technically, it's really 3 skill points, nonetheless. So that is how that is going to go down. We are here now against Fulham for our first game of the season. We are on the starting 11. We went ahead and skipped the last 2 preseason games because honestly they're not important. I forgot I have a tattoo, and honestly the tattoo looks so dumb. But we are your starting striker going into the season, and we do play a 4-2-3-1. Hartman, Koch, Consta, Drama. Maligan starts at goalkeeper. That is big. Roca and Ampadu. El Sharari on the left-hand side. That's a new signing. Harrison Rutter is right behind me. I am there. We are starting. It's the first game of the season, first real game of the season, and it's a home game in front of my new fans. That is a great way to start here in the Premier League. Let's get straight to it. My first game in the Premier League is against a well-established Premier League team in Fulham. I can't wait to play the big boys. It's Forbes down the left-hand side. I should say, and Forbes is in behind. Forbes, can you get past Tosin? No, you get body blocked by Adiabo. Harrison down to Forbes down the right-hand side. A lot of the traffic is going through me. Can he find Jorginho Rutter, or Gregorino Rutter, I should say? His shot is terrible. Harrison into Rutter, and Leeds United have the lead. It's 1-0, and it's Rutter. Our Cam finds the back of net, slips it past Bernlando's hands, slips it past him into his net, and Leeds United at home have the first lead of their Premier League campaign. Oh, halftime. 1-0 up here. Rutter gave us the lead right before the break. As far as me, I was a bit of the lead start of the charges, which is great, but nothing after that. Forbes! A great debut goal, and Jeremy Forbes is off the mark running. And that's the third goal. That's a skill point in the first game of the season. And Jeremy Forbes with an absolute banger to start the season here at Leeds United. Is that outside the box? It is our first outside of the box goal. Beautifully put into the top right corner. Bernlando's never going to save that one. And we got our first goal for the club. And that is game over. Our first game of the season. It's a 2-0 win. It's a debut goal for Forbes. Not only a debut goal, but an absolute banger as well. That is what we love to see. That is also an additional skill point for the boy here. And that might be us man of the match. That could be us man of the match because we did score there. And we were technically a part of the build-up for the first goal, kind of, just a little bit. But other than that, a 50% conversion rate, 1 goal. We played 92 minutes under our belt in our first Premier League game of the season. That is what we love to see. Now, did we get man of the match? I would assume so. And we didn't. It was going to go to Gregorino Rutter, and honestly, that's fair as well. He scored. He was kind of the key to most of the attack. So no man of the match for us. And honestly, I'm kind of happy for that because usually they would just give it to me after I score. Once I score a goal, I'm usually man of the match, even if we lose. So I'm glad I'm not for once. But that doesn't mean no 3 skill points. Our second game of the season, it's against Liverpool at Anfield. The first massive game of the season, the first massive test for the boys here at Leeds United. We do have a personality kind of skill thing that we can put on. What do I would want to use? Chip shot, first touch, acrobatic. I think honestly first touch would be great to have. So first touch goes on there. We'll have a better first touch. That is great to see. Let's go now against Liverpool. And here comes Liverpool. It's Luis Diaz. It's Diego Jota. It's Mark Roca blocking that. It's Harrison now on the attack. He's going to find Forbes. Forbes against, I don't know who that is. Is that Smalling? That's Militao. I'm offside. You know what I should do? I should put on, where's the trainer? I should put on the offside indicator. He's just going to push it out wide to Harrison. Surely he should get there. He does get there. Harrison now crossed in. It will find Forbes, but quickly lost to Ed Militao once again. I think I have a better chance of going through Virgil. Maybe not. El Shaarawy, he's going to clear. It's going to fall Forbes. Forbes against Virgil. He'll find Rutter. Harrison down to Ampadu. Mark Roca, Harrison, Ampadu. Now down to El Shaarawy. Ampadu into Forbes. Forbes going to collect it. Virgil's on his back. Forbes now. I was trying to go into Harrison. Harrison stopped his run as soon as I hit the button, so I couldn't really recall that. Forbes going to pick it back up, though. Now drama. He can't get past Lorente, but it'll fall to Mark Roca. Now Rutter into Ampadu. Ampadu into Forbes. And Forbes on his left foot. It's a difficult angle, but he scores it anyway. And Leeds United have the lead at the break. And of course, it's a 45th minute goal. Of course, it's a 45th minute cheese. on his weaker foot, finds the post. Did it even hit the post? It did hit the post, but it didn't really have to. It goes into the back of the net, and the boys are in front leading into the break here against Leeds United. It's a great start to the season. Luis Diaz down for Liverpool, and here come Liverpool. They're starting to wake up again. It's Luis Diaz. He's doing tricks on it. He's finding the side of the net. Corner for Liverpool. They go short. Alex Garcia. I don't know who the heck that is. McAllister, Alex Garcia, Eder Militao, Luis Diaz, Mark Roca will win it back right now. If I was ready for the attack, we would have been gone there, and we might still be gone here. Konsa into Hartman. Hartman will send it down the line to Forbes. Forbes now. It's a 1v2 against Arnu Martinez and Virgil, and Arnu just does the job by himself. Luis Diaz, Robertson, Mohamed Salah, Maligan with the save. It's a loose ball. El Sharari, he's back. Al Garcia will get it back, and that might be a corner. It will. He's put into the box. Alex Garcia, Maligan with a great save, keeping the lead alive. And the boys celebrate properly as well. Look at this save here from the goalkeeper. I think Hartman on the line clears that anyway. And Diego Jota off target. And I'm coming off. No. No, 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 and no. No and no. We did go ahead and get an 8.4. I don't know how many shots it took. I don't know my conversion rate. I'm assuming it depends on how many shots they took here. We are going to go ahead and just watch it, because if I simulate, there's a good % chance that they somehow get an equalizer. But I am injured. That is not good. I'm hoping that is just a precautionary takeoff. But we should win this game, and honestly, that should be man of the match for me too. Despite the fact getting taken off. Maybe Maligan, maybe Mohamed Salah. Maligan with the save there, and that is game over. We go ahead and pick up all 3 points here against Liverpool. My goal in the 45th minute is enough to get it done. Now the question is, how bad am I injured? Did I get man of the match? And what's my conversion rate? I did get man of the match, so that is good there. My conversion rate, I took, where's Forbes at? I took 1 shot. Did I take 1 shot? I took 1 shot. So conversion rate is actually 100%. So I'm a 1 and done there. Now, how long am I injured for? I am out for 7 weeks with a broken toe. Second game of the season. We face off against Liverpool. I give them I score the winning goal against Liverpool, and I break my toe. And I'm out for 7 weeks, which is 51 days. So we are going to miss the Carabao Cup game. I was actually really interested in playing the Carabao Cup game. We are going to miss both Manchester City and Manchester United. Back-to-back games there. We are going to probably miss Arsenal. We might be back. How long is this? 1 month, that's 30 days. We might be back for the Tottenham game. That's probably the aim, is to try and be back for the Tottenham game. And unfortunately, I get injured again. That's just dumb. Alright, well, I'll see y'all in 48 days, I guess. I mean, I'll just skip, keep playing. Hopefully we somehow win. We beat Mansfield 2-0. That's exactly how that should go. Manchester City at Ellen Road. We lose only 1-0. Rodrigo comes on in the 61st and scores in the 83rd to give them the win. Look at that team. Ederson, Gavardio is coming on. Kovac is coming on. Gav is coming on. Rodrigo is coming on. Bernardo, Davies, Ruben Diaz, Araujo, Joao Cancelo. Holland's on the bench. He didn't even play at all. That's an insane team for Manchester City. I mean, we got selected for the American national team, but we are going to be injured. We are going to go ahead and miss that, so I don't know why we got selected, unless we're back from injury by then. As we lose to Manchester United 2-1, Pizarro, my replacement, scoring the 80th minute for a consolation goal, or for a chance of hope, I should say, really. Yeah, no, okay. I didn't think I'd be back here. I don't know why I'm involved in this, but I am. United States win 4-1 there against Romania. Them against Wales, a 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace, we lose 2-0. Ivan Toney is at Crystal Palace now. They have 15 shots. West Ham away from home, and we win 2-0. Jorginho Rutter scores in the 59th and 77th, and Greenwood missing a penalty in the 86th. It's Carabao Cup action here against Blackburn Rovers, and we win 3-1, so we move on again. So it's looking like I won't miss another Carabao Cup game there. Man City beat Chelsea. That's a big matchup. We got 13 left. The game against Arsenal, this is the second game against Arsenal that I'm missing. This one, it ends a lot worse than the first time that I was at Derby County with Saka, Dybala, and Odegaard. What is this team? They have Ramsdale, White, obviously, Upamecano, Cavor, Tierney, Rice, Sammy Lakanga, Odegaard, Saka, Dybala, Martinelli on the bench, Hakimi, Jurriën Timber, Jorginho, Patino, and Ketia Trossard. Okay, so the bench isn't as impressive there. Yeah, it says I came on there, but I definitely did not. And then the game against Aston Villa, we win 2-1. Ampadu, Gelhardt scoring after Ollie Watkins takes the lead in the 10th minute. We are back from injury in our first game back. It's going to be a 5-minute appearance against Tottenham in which we are down 5-0. Heung-min Son has a hat-trick. Kulusevski has a brace. We are getting absolutely thrashed by Tottenham, and we have to come on for the last 5 minutes of it to just play out the rest of it, gain some little bit of fitness inside of us, and hopefully get back to the starting 11. We're coming on as cam too, by the way, not striker or right mid. The first time ever playing as a cam. He has a pass back to Forbes. He's going to get tackled by Fertasi. Now Hartman into Brendan Aronson. Brendan Aronson into Forbes. Casemiro is at Tottenham. That's interesting. Hartman down to Forbes. Forbes into Greenwood. Greenwood should be trying to go that quickly. It should be a 1-2 back to me. We are obviously going to lose this game 5-0. They didn't score another goal. The only bad thing is we didn't really have too much action. I did get a couple touches on the ball, but nothing really video worthy. Obviously not really anything video worthy with 5 minutes left on the clock. It was just time to get our match fitness up that tiny bit more. But we will honestly go back now to the drawing board and hopefully not get hurt as much. Because holy cow, I'm tired of getting hurt at the beginning of the season, missing a big chunk of the season. This time it was really only 2 months, so we get 1 month off. But obviously a 6.2 match rating. I mean, we played 7 minutes. It's gonna be bad. And while we were away out on injury, we have 3 target clubs. This is the only one I've seen. We have Aston Villa, who's Premier League. So they are obviously a Premier League. They are a better Premier League team than Leeds United. They're decent, kind of, I would say, mid to upper table Premier League team, to be completely honest. We have AFC Bournemouth, who in real life are mid to upper, but on the game, kind of mid to lower, maybe mid to upper on some seasons. And then on the third one, we have Manchester City. They want us. I mean, Man City is not going to happen. There's Erling Haaland. There's no way I take Erling Haaland's spot, especially as a 77 rated, and by the time the end of the season, 78 rated. And talking about Man City, that's the next game in the Carabao Cup, and that's going to be the first Carabao Cup game I play. We just got to get back to the starting 11 because we are so far down the bench spot here. So the training, I probably should have played the training. And hopefully we get a little bit more game time. We're coming on the 59th minute as a striker. It's 1-1. A goal here, a goal and assist for us. And we might be back in starting 11. Here we go. We are back into the team. This time a little bit more game time for us, which is happy. That's exactly what we need. 1-1. Let's see if we can make a difference in this game. Let's see if we can try and get some type of goal action, some type of engagement as I now collect the ball. Shield to the defender. Forbes now into El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy will quickly lose it. Ampadu though winning back with Pavada, back to Forbes, back to Ampadu. Ampadu into Forbes now, and Forbes back to Poveda, and Poveda's got to shoot that. He can't shoot that there. Can't shoot that there. David Ray's back to Brentford. No Arsenal ejection. We have Forbes out wide now for El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy back to Forbes. Forbes turns, and Forbes is offside. Brentford are really playing for the draw here. I'll say that as soon as they get on attack, but they are definitely playing for the draw. We are just sending the ball up the field. I just sent it up the field, and it's honestly, we collected beautifully by myself. It's Forbes. He has Povada. You gotta shoot that. Rutter, shoot it, please. Jorginho Rutter saved. Poveda, you've got to shoot that ball. First time, second time. Actually, first time. It has to be a first-time finish. Thankfully, Jorginho Rutter actually has a sense of finishing, and David Ray would just let that come off his chest. Corner now for El Shaarawy. Put in short to Poveda. Don't give it to this guy. This guy don't know what to do with it. Look at him. He looks lost. Poveda down to Forbes. Intercepted to Doyle. Now Rutter. Back to Forbes. Forbes, difficult angle. Shut down by Henry. Joselu into Mayoral. And Mayoral will finally for Brentford. And Brentford might have just stole it in the final game. The final moments of the game. Guev crossed in. A terrible cross, to be completely honest. And that is game over. A 2-1 loss here against Brentford. But more minutes under our belt, which is a good thing as well. Hopefully now back in the starting 11. I have a feeling it might not be. And we are back in the starting 11 here. And it's still aim to end the episode. It's the Carabao Cup against Manchester City. Let's go and see their starting 11. Let's see if it's as big as it probably should be. They have Grealish, Holland, Rodrigo, Mikate, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Afonso Davies, Diaz, Araujo, Cancelo, and Ederson. Forbes now down to the right-hand side. He's trying to get past Afonso Davies and Ruben Diaz. He has Rutter. He found Rutter. Rutter is now. He's getting tackled by multiple Man City players. He'll find Forbes. Forbes gets it quickly out of his foot. It was low, but it was wide. 10. Into Pavada. We are ultra attacking already this early into the second half here, but it might work out as Forbes is now in behind, and Forbes on his first start return, and it's his first goal. It will give Leeds United the lead here against Manchester City. The Cup Magician is back from injury, and the Cup Magician, his first goal back from injury as well. And that's a big goal that will give us the lead here against Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. Gets past Ederson. We went ultra attacking early, and it actually worked out in our favor. So we will happily take that one. Have some of that, City. Rodrigo and Armani keeping it out of his net. Man City, they're stepping up. They're waking up. And Julian Alvarez is coming on from Mikate. Pep Guardiola is starting to bring out some of the better players here. And I'm defending a corner. I'm in the box for the corner. Just don't let this ball go to Erling. It goes short to Bernardo. Now Julian Alvarez into Afonso Davies, and that was going wide. Why did Armani touch that? He did not to touch that. Kevin De Bruyne is coming off for Rodri. Kamada is coming off for, I'm assuming, Roca. For Cut. Bernardo, Grealish, Julian, Araujo, Ampadu wins it back now down to Forbes. Forbes now can get on the counterattack. He can get past Joao Cancelo. It's literally Forbes versus Joao Cancelo. Multiple players are getting back though. And Forbes getting cut in. It's still with Forbes. It's still with Forbes and Rodri. Davies down the left-hand side. Plus 3 minutes from Man City. They have to go, and they have to go now. They can't really, I mean, I guess they could build up, but now they have to go. Araujo, the build-up time is kind of over here. Araujo into Ruben Diaz, and that is game over. My goal is the one to do it. It's the one to send us into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. A 1-0 win here against Manchester City. And we are in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. 8.8 match rating, conversion rate of 50, and seeing as I scored the goal, I would half assume I'm going to get man of the match. I'm just going to be completely honest. Played the first full 90 minutes since coming back from injury, and it is man of the match worthy. So that's another 3 skill points for us to use. That is good to see. Armani actually had 8.1 as well. The 37-year-old is doing it for the club. That's good to see. Some big matchups as well. Arsenal won on penalties against Nottingham Forest. Newcastle won. Spurs won. Aston Villa won. Birmingham City beat my old club in Derby County. No, Leicester City won against West Ham, and Liverpool, of course, won against Middlesbrough. There's a good chance I face off against either Arsenal, Spurs, or Liverpool in the quarterfinals. We sure as heck hope not, to be completely honest. And talking about the team that just moved through, it's Newcastle up next. That's going to be the start of next episode, though. That's going to be the end of this one, as where Chelsea is sitting in 19th and 18th. 0 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses. There are 4 points. They are 3 points off of safety. That is terrible to see. West Brom are also winless. and Wolves are as well winless, only having 1 point and 2 points. We are the best out of the promoted bunch, sitting in 11th. We have 0 draws, but we have 4 wins and 6 losses. So honestly, half decent there. Spurs are winning the league at the moment. They've only conceded 5 goals. They are first. Second place is Man City. Third is Arsenal. Fourth is West Ham. Fifth is our next opponent, Newcastle, who is technically tied on points with West Ham. So that's a big matchup to start next episode. Do we know our Carabao Cup quarterfinals? Yes, we do, and it's Arsenal. So it's Arsenal versus Leeds United. So we have to go back to another big team to get into the semifinals. Derby County beat them once. We could beat them here. Liverpool versus Leicester. Birmingham versus Newcastle. I was really hoping for Birmingham. And then Spurs versus Aston Villa. That's all going to be next episode. Hopefully we're not getting injured too much. We will go ahead and have, what is it, 7? Yeah, 7 skill points going into the next episode, because we had 2 man of the matches plus the 3rd goal. So we will have 7 banked for episode 7, which will be on Wednesday. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and we'll be back there for that one. We'll be back tomorrow for the Freiburg Youth Academy. Peace out.